In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use the average function in Excel. If you work with numbers, you have probably needed to find a typical value, like the mean sales revenue across several items. The average function in Excel makes that process quick and consistent, as long as your data is organized in a simple table. Today, we will set up a small example and then calculate the average in just a couple of actions. First, we will label the columns so the spreadsheet is clear. Go ahead and click cell A1. Type the word product in that cell. This gives a name to the first column and makes it obvious what the text entries represent. Next, click cell B1. Type sales revenue in that cell. This naming step matters because it helps you avoid confusion later, especially when you come back to the file or when others view it. Now that the headers are in place, we will enter the actual data. Take a moment to fill cells. A2 through A5 with the item names. You can think of these as the products you sold, such as different items or categories. Keep the entries short and consistent, since the purpose here is to align each product name with its corresponding number. As you are typing, make sure you are placing each item in the correct row, because the average we compute will depend on the exact range of values. Once the product names are entered, we will add the numbers that go with them. Fill cells B2 through B5 with the matching sales revenue values. For each row, the sales revenue number in column B should correspond to the product name in column A for the same row. For example, whatever you wrote in A2 should align with the number you type in B2. When this alignment is correct, you will get a meaningful average instead of a mixed or incorrect calculation. At this point, your table has both labels and matched data. Before we calculate the average, it is a good idea to visually confirm that the values you want are in the range B2 through B5. Look at the cells to make sure there are numbers in those spots and not blank entries. If there are blanks or extra text, the average may not behave as you expect, so taking a few seconds to check saves time. Now we will calculate the mean value. Click cell B6. This is where the average result will appear, and by placing it one row below your last value, you keep the sheet clean and easy to read. With cell B6 selected, type the formula =average B2 B5. The range B2 B5 tells Excel to look at every sales revenue number from the second row through the fifth row, and the average function will compute the mean of those values. After entering the formula, press Enter on your keyboard. Excel will instantly calculate the average and display the result in cell B6. The number you see is the average sales revenue across the items you entered above. If you later change any value in B2 through B5, Excel will update the average automatically because the formula is tied directly to that range. To finish, take a quick look at the output in B6 to confirm it matches your expectations. You can also compare it to the individual values in B2 through B5 to get a sense of whether it seems reasonable. That simple check helps confirm that the correct cells were included in the calculation, and that is all there is to it. That covers everything you need to know to use the average function in Excel for a range of numbers in a clean, organized layout.